Hey everybody, what is going on? I hope you guys are all doing well, and welcome to another tutorial video. In this video, I'll be explaining to you guys how you can redirect your pages on Squarespace, so let's get right into it. Now, to create redirects, you're going to have to access your developer tools, and these are very easily accessed. You just need to go to the bottom left and click on your gear icon to enter your settings, and then click on developer tools. Now, you have a couple of developer tools here, but we're going to be using URL mappings. Click on that, and as you can see, they are only applied for premium servers, or rather not. I thought it was grayed out, but it looks like I can actually make a redirect. Now, what your redirect needs to be is in this format. It needs to have your original URL, arrow pointing to your new URL, and the redirect code, which can be either 301 or 302. 301 and 302 are different codes for different purposes. Let me just go to this page right over here. Now, as you can see, 301 directs visitors to a different URL when they click a link to a non-existing page, which means that the old page needs to be disabled, deleted, or changed in its URL. Whereas the 302 redirects direct visitors to a different URL when someone clicks a link to an old page, and they tell search engines that the page has temporarily moved, and that is the difference between those two codes. So for example, because I'm using Squarespace, you can easily just use your URL slugs so that you don't have to map to a different complete URL. You can just use the slugs at the end. For example, as you can see, journal/name or into blog/name. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to redirect two pages over here, and let me just go over here. So the slugs for this should be contact with a slug, as you can see, and let's redirect contact to YouTube edited, which is currently at the slug/YouTube. So what I'm going to do is, again, I'm going to go to my redirect page, go into developer tools, go to URL mappings, and let's say /contact into /YouTube 302, because my contact page still exists. So now I've saved that URL mapping, and if I go into pages and then I click on, for example, schedule, it should give me the header. And as you can see now at the header, I have the contact tab, and if I click on it, it should take me to YouTube. I'm not sure why it took me here. It might only work with search engine results, but this should have redirected me over to there. So let me just go ahead and go to a different page and test something out. So for example, if I go to this subpage and I edit the link to this, and if I add the link to contact, this should now be linked. And if I save and exit, and if I click it, it should take me to the YouTube page. However, it might not. And yeah, it doesn't. I'm not sure why. You can go through the settings and the instructions more. Maybe I did a mistake, or made a mistake, or rather, let me try and go back and change something else. It might help. If I add config here, it might change itself. So let me just save this, and I made sure everything is correct. So let me go back to the subpage, click on the linked image, and it still gets me to the contact page. I'm not sure why that happens, but pretty much that is how you add your redirects to your site. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll be seeing you guys in another video.